Hi everyone, welcome to Cocinando con los Diwits. Today I'm gonna show you how I make this delicious dish that the kids love, and it's delicious. So we're gonna have the options for the adults, which is this one, and the option for the kids, which I call it the Dino nest for the kids. And they love it. Even if they don't like to eat, they're gonna be asking you to make this dish again. It's so fun and delicious, and it's also perfect for Easter. The ingredients that we're gonna need for this delicious and fun dish is gonna be the rice, because we're gonna make Spanish rice. So I have 4 cups of rice, and I like to use jasmine rice because it comes out so perfectly done, so tasty and so flavorful. It's like, it smells so good. And for each 2 cups of rice, I use 1.5 cups of water. So I have 3 cups of water right there for 4 cups of rice. To fry my rice, I'm gonna need some onion, some tomato, and I just chop the onion and the tomato. It doesn't matter how you cut it. And garlic. You can use the minced garlic, or you can use 2 garlic cloves. And some chicken and tomato bouillon. This is the one that I like to use, tomato and chicken. And I'm gonna put some green beans in my rice. And of course some oil to fry the rice. The other ingredients that we're gonna need to make the hard eggs, it's just eggs I guess, to boil them. We're just gonna make some boiled eggs, hard eggs. And we're gonna use some blue and green food paint. Any one that you can find. Okay. And those are all the ingredients that we're gonna need for our dish today. Okay, the first step is to just start boiling the eggs. So I'm gonna put some water in a little pot and put all my eggs. I have them here already. And I just put them in the stove in high heat. And once the water starts boiling, I just lower the temperature to medium heat, and I just let them boil for around 6 to 7 minutes. Okay, now we're gonna start cooking our rice, making our rice. So I have everything ready here. The rice, the tomato sauce. We're just gonna use half a can. I drain the water from the green beans, and the garlic, the chicken and tomato bouillon, the tomato, the onion, and the oil. And I'm gonna start getting my pan ready. I'm just gonna add some oil, around 2-3 spoons. And I'm gonna let it get hot. Okay, the oil is hot, so I'm gonna start adding all my rice to the oil. As you can see, it's hot, starting to fry. Okay, I'm just gonna stir it until all the rice turns to that like milky color, white. And it starts frying a little bit more. Okay, my rice is almost all evenly fried, so I'm gonna start adding the onions so it fries with the rice, and this gives it a really good flavor. Smells so good. I had my rice in high heat all these times. I added the garlic and the onion. Now I'm gonna add the tomato and let it fry a little bit. This is just for more flavor. Sometimes I don't add it and it's perfectly fine too, but I'm gonna add tomato and let it fry. Okay, I added the onion, the garlic, the tomato. I fry everything, and now I'm gonna add the tomato sauce, just half a can. I'm just gonna mix all the tomato sauce and make sure it fries. You have to let it fry for around half a minute. I have my fire on high heat still. Okay, I mixed everything. I fried the tomato sauce with everything. Now I'm gonna add the water. I added the water and it was in high heat, so it started boiling immediately. So I'm just gonna cover my pan and I'm gonna let it cook. Oh, before I do that, I'm gonna add the green beans and I'm gonna add the chicken and tomato bouillon. Sorry, I forgot. I added the green beans and the chicken and tomato bouillon. Now I'm gonna just mix everything good and I'm gonna put the lid on and I am going to let it sit for around 20 to 30 minutes and I'm gonna start checking my rice every 10 minutes without opening the lid to see if it needs more water or if it's fine, just in case. And I'm gonna have my heat and low heat. While I was making the rice, the eggs started boiling, so I'm just gonna lower the heat to low and I'm gonna cover them and let them boil for 6 to 7 minutes. The eggs are ready. They already boiled for around 6 to 7 minutes, so I'm just gonna take them out. Keep the water because we're gonna use the water, and I'm just gonna put them on this plate so they cool down, and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do next with the eggs. Okay, I remove all the eggs from the hot water, and now we are going to divide this hot water where we boil the eggs in two. I'm just gonna put it in this little other pot that I had right here. Okay, I divided the water in two pots. The water that we use to boil the eggs. Now let's start working in the next step. Okay, be careful with the water because it's hot, and the next step is to add the colors to the water. I'm gonna add green to this one, and I'm gonna add blue to this one. Okay, my water is ready, the blue and the green. I just mixed the colors and it's just the water with the colors. Now let's start with the eggs. Okay, we're gonna start with the eggs and be careful because they are hot. We just started boiling them. I mean, we just finished boiling them and my nails are kind of green from the paint or blue. But I wash my hands super good, I promise. So what we're gonna do with the boiled eggs, they still are hot. We're just gonna start cracking them a little bit. Cracking the shell. We can roll them a little bit. Don't remove any of the shell, just crack them. And if you have some of them that are cracked, that's perfect. And we're gonna add them. Don't crack them too much. And we're gonna add them to the color water and leave them there. Remember that during this time, they're hot. You can use a towel too if you want to grab them and just like crack them. Remember that right now we're still getting the rice ready. Don't crack them too much, just a little bit. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna put this in the green. And I'm gonna keep cracking the eggs. I'm just gonna do, depending how many kids you have, I'm just gonna do 6 eggs, 2 for each kid that I have. And they're gonna be super happy. They love this dish. Okay. Okay guys, I have the eggs here. These are the greens. You can add more water if you want, or you can just keep turning them so the paint gets in the cracks all around. You can just keep mixing them, or you can add more water so they cover the whole egg. I'm just gonna leave them like this, and I'm gonna keep mixing them. And here are the other eggs. And just use as many eggs as you need. These are for the kids, so 2 per kid, 1 per kid, 3 per kid, whatever you want to do. I'm doing 4 and 4. And this is super fun for the kids, and even if your kids don't like to eat, they're gonna love to eat. They're gonna like this dish a lot. Okay guys, while I was making my eggs, getting everything ready for the eggs, the rice is delicious. It's ready, so it's perfectly cooked and smells delicious. So let's go and take care of the eggs. This is how I peel my eggs. I just crack them all the way around, and it's so easy. You just start removing, and it all comes off so easy. See, that's all I do. Just wash it off a little bit water so it's clean and perfect. I'm gonna keep doing that with all my eggs that I didn't color. Okay, the eggs were in the pan for around 5 minutes. In the water, hot water. The water is still hot, but it's not too hot. So I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with the other eggs. Remove the shell. And look how beautiful they look. And that's how you make dinosaur eggs. They're ready. Okay, I'm gonna continue peeling the eggs. Okay, now we're gonna do the greens. They were in the paint, and of course it's edible. Dye, my daughter just asked me. And this is how the greens look. So dinosaur eggs are ready. I'm gonna keep peeling all of them. And the dinosaur eggs are ready. I have the blue ones and the green ones and the regular ones. And let's start making our delicious dish that is gonna be a dinosaur nest, dinosaur eggs for the kids, and they're gonna just love it. Okay, I have my rice ready on this plate. Now I'm gonna start making the dinosaur nest. I'm gonna add the eggs, as many as you want. You can just put 1. Let's put just 3 right now. So it looks so beautiful. And that is the dinosaur nest. These are the green ones, and over here are the blue ones. The kids just love this. Super fun for them, and if your kid doesn't want to eat, he's gonna want to eat this. Okay, the adult dish is ready. It's not as fun or as pretty, I guess, but it's delicious. So we have the dinosaur nest plates for the kids ready, and the adults plates ready. And I just wanted to share with you that some people like to eat the rice with banana, and it tastes delicious. Actually, when I was little, I used to see my mom putting banana in her rice, and I used to be like, oh, how can she eat that? But then I try it, and it's so delicious. So let's add some banana to this dish. And it's ready. Look how delicious it looks. We added the banana. That is optional. If you haven't tried it, you have to try it. So cute, delicious, fun for everybody. It's a dish that you can do for Easter too for the kids, and they just love it. Just wanted to show you the way you eat it. You usually just, well, I have to remove that little piece of shell, but you just cut your eggs in half, and with a knife and a fork, or you just keep cutting it and just eat it all together with the rice, and it's so delicious. And this is how our dish looks, beautiful. And you just cut it with a fork and start eating it. The bananas are optional. It's delicious and easy to make. Don't forget to subscribe to Cocinando con los Diwits and activate the bell.